It seems I can't stop buying vacuum cleaners. And to be honest, who can blame me? I mean, I'm in lockdown. There really isn't that much else to do, so why not? May as well add to the collection, I suppose. So this particular machine in this box came up on one of the Facebook groups that I'm part of, and the chap was selling it. I've seen one picture of it, one picture, so obviously I know what it is, obviously, otherwise you wouldn't buy it if you didn't know what it was. And it's a machine that I don't currently have in my collection, and I've had a couple of them over the years. I had a really nice one once as well, and I regret selling that one. I think I sold that probably 15 years ago, something like that, and haven't owned one since. So this one came up at a good price, and I thought, yeah, why not? Let's just buy it. It was less than £30 with postage. Now you can't really moan at that, can you? That's pretty darn good. So yeah, I'm not going to moan at less than 30 quid for one of these. So got the trusty knife. Let's get this box open and see what we've got inside. Okay, so I know that it doesn't have the original bag, sadly, but then for 30 quid, you know, you can't expect everything to be perfect. I'm just hoping that the rest of it is okay. I obviously haven't seen underneath the cleaner. I haven't seen any close-up pictures of it. It was photographed on a table. You can see all the parts that were with it, and there's like some extra bonus parts as well. Ooh, come on, there we go. But yeah, I mean, yeah, 30 quid. 30 quid. Flipping heck. This is going to be slightly tricky, isn't it? Okay, might have to stand up for this, or put the box on the floor. I'm going to put the box on the floor, and then I'm going to like bring the bits up so you can see them. And then you have to guess. You have to guess what it is before seeing like the main part of the cleaner. That's some pretty good packaging here. Liking that. Oh look, it's like Christmas. Look at this. You've got all the individual bits wrapped up. So right, okay, I know what that is. So that's gonna. That bit is a massive clue. Right, hang on. Let's see what this is. What did I get for Christmas this year? Ooh, oh, that's nice too. Yeah. Like that. What's this bit? Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. No, sorry. That's just teasing you. That is. So let's have a look. Okay, look. There we go. Right. So. Anybody who knows these cleaners will look at this and instantly know what it's from. So can you tell what that's from? So it's obviously the lower section of a handle with a fixed cord grip to it. So this bit here is the upper section. I think this is one of two upper handle sections, I think. So there we go. There's the upper section. Okay. So blue, it's the blue that's the massive clue to it, and the fact that it says Hoover on it. So, you know, we knew anyway that this was a Hoover because I put it in the video title. That's not bad. These normally go really, really badly. It's got some tape up around the top, but the hand grip itself is not too bad. So there's the handle. I think there's another one. Yeah, I thought so. There's another handle here. Look. So I get two of these. This one is yeah. See, that one's quite bad. You can see that there. That's quite, yeah. That's pretty worn out. So that one I think will probably go in the spares bin. This is by far the better one. Let's put that down there for now. So surely you know what this is by now. Surely. Right, here's the bag. It's not the original bag, but I knew that. But it's blue. So a blue bag is good. There's no cable tie there, so that's going to have to be sorted. But that's fine. You know, there's not much we can't do in the workshop. So yeah, if you don't know what it is by now, well, call yourself a vacuum cleaner person, honestly. So let's have a look at this one. So this is the bottom bag throat and bellows. There we go. Look at that. Doing. There you go. Blue as well. We've got a blue theme here. It's all very blue. And the massive, God, that bag flange is huge. Look at the size. I'm going to hold that for the camera. Look at the size of that bag flange. It is absolutely massive. I wonder if that's actually going to fit on there. Let's have a quick look. Let's see will that go round. I assume it will. Let's have a look. Get that straight. Oh yeah, no, that's all right. That's all right. That will go around. I mean, there's a massive gap there. Look, there's a huge gap. It's obviously I haven't stretched it, but that is a big old gap there at the bottom. It's fine, you know, it'll function. It's all good. Let's take that out so you see all our parts. Here's a big parts pile. Right, what else have we got in this box? I'll rummage through. I'm sure there were like other little tooly bits. It's just all this paper. So much paper. Oh, what's that? No, that's a plug. Oh, I can see the machine. I can see the machine. Oh, I don't think there is any other bits actually. Oh, that's alright, never mind. Right, so here's the main event. It's kind of heavy. Oh. Hasn't got the original flex, but I knew that. Come on! Oh my goodness me! Ah, there we go. Look at that bad boy. Look at that. Oh wow. So, as you can see, this is a approximately 1956 Hoover 638. The sort of more luxury version, if you will, of the predecessing 612, which I think was 612 launched in 1950. I think 612 was 1950. 638 was 1956 to 1959. I think, was it 55 to 59? Not entirely sure. I know you guys will know because you always do. I will say this is not in bad condition for its age. This machine is what, 60, can't do maths, 64 years old. 64 years old, God. You know, when I think of it like that, I mean, these cleaners were old when I was young. I'm now old, and the cleaners are even older. So it's amazing. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Oh, we've got a bit of a chip here. Oh, look, yeah, look, we've got a bit of a chip in the hood. That's a shame. Didn't realise that was the case. That might be in the box because it was sort of photographed like that. So didn't know that massive, great chunk of plastic was missing. Oh well, never mind. As I said, it was cheap, so you know I'm not gonna die in a ditch over this one. Anything is good. I just have to have a search through the box and see if the chip is there. But no, doesn't appear so. That's a pity. We've got something funny going on here. This is weird. You probably may not be able to see that, but it's like I don't know what that is. Can I even pull it out? I'll just take it apart, I suppose. Yeah, I can probably do that. Okay, yeah, we'll take the hood off in a minute. There's something funny going on here too. I'm not sure what all this is about. It kind of looks like it's been glued. Like the hood's been glued down on this part here. It's very odd. Oh, it's a shame about that massive great chunk of plastic missing, but oh, never mind. I mean, you know, when you collect these things, you kind of have to take the rough with the smooth. Now, obviously, I didn't know that was the case. I didn't know that massive piece of plastic was missing. But, you know, £30. God, they're so stiff. Oh, I think it works. We'll plug it in now, actually. I'm just going to get this box out of the way so I can reach the socket. I've got so many boxes hanging around, it's insane. And we don't appear to have the sort of upper cable holder section. There's no screw for it either, which is a pity, but I think I can find some of those. They won't be blue, but I think I can find one to go on it. Now you need to work out which is on and which is off. I think that's off. I think that's off. So let's plug it in. Let's see if it works. Then we'll whip this hood off and see what's going on here. Well, I got that wrong, didn't I? That's an expert. I'm not an expert at all. That doesn't sound too bad, does it? There's something rubbing there. There's something going cluck, 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 cluck. Possibly the cooling fan. Possibly. Let's have a quick look at the main fan itself. That looks to be in excellent condition. There's not even a nick on any of the vanes. Let's have a look underneath actually. Let's check out the base. Here we go. Classic base for a 638/612. Very, very worn brush strips. Very, very worn. There are hardly any protrusion there at all. But having said that, the brush roll is in good condition. If you clean this dirt off, it's actually blue still. It's obviously the theme of this cleaner is blue, and the brush roll was blue as well. If you can see it under the dirt. I don't know if you can see that from there. Yeah, I think you can. So it was a blue brush roll, which is quite nice. Everything else seems to be in pretty good shape. Model 638, serial number JP. I have no idea how to read the earlier serial numbers. I think you have to look them up. You have to look them up on a list. People have lists still that have survived through time, and you can actually look up your precise serial number. I sadly don't have any of those lists, so I have to rely on other people. Now let's just whip this hood off a second, because I'm curious as to what is going on the side. I think it may be because there's a screw missing. I'm just going to pull the plug out. Obviously never ever take your vacuum cleaner apart when it's still plugged in. That would just be stupid. So let's have a quick look. This screw is missing, so we have one screw here. Let's undo that. I can't remember if these are captive. I don't think they are. Or are they? Oh, no, they aren't. Well, that is obviously not a 1950s screw. That is a screw for plastic from modern times. Now that is not original. And hopefully we should be able to whip this hood off and take a look inside. I was thinking about this. I might be able to build this up with something. Build it up and just sort of maybe spray it so it's not quite so obvious. Let's take this off. Okay, let's see what we've got. We've got the. There we go. I love that fact. Look, I love that fact. So on these older cleaners, Hoover put a metal plate here. So this metal plate is above the dirt searcher bulb. So it's like that. See, so it's such a good idea, because the heat of the bulb on other machines that have them with the dirt searcher lamp that don't have this metal plate on the hood can actually get so hot that they will distort the plastic on the hood. If you use them for extended periods of time, you can actually end up melting your hood, which is not very pleasant. Nobody wants a melted hood. Ooh, ow. So that's why that plate is there. So it's like the quality from the 1950s, if you like. So what have we got here? We've got like some sticky stuff. That looks like gauze. It's like a gauzy kind of plaster. That's weird. And there's one here too. I wonder if the point of that was to stop the hood from rattling. Look, it's like this really weird stuff. It's very strange. Because if the hood was only secured down from on one side, which was this side, I wonder if... I think someone's put glue on it, you know, and someone's been messing around with these posts. This post is completely gone. Look, if you look there, see that post is completely knackered. This hood is not in particularly great shape. It's a real shame. And I think, yeah, this is old glue here on the side. Someone's tried to glue the hood down to the body, and unfortunately, a consequence of that is that the glue has reacted with the paint. I forget what these chassis are made of. Possibly magnesium? I don't know. I don't think it's steel. No, it's aluminium, I think, on these particular cleaners. And I think the glue has reacted with the metal itself, which is a pity. So yeah, I mean, that's quite obvious. It's quite obviously reacted there. It's a shame. I might be able to just smooth that out slightly. I don't know. It's tricky. See, this particular cleaner is on the cusp of not being worth spending the time and the effort restoring it. Now, if it had its original bag, if the hood wasn't smashed, if so many ifs, if the metal hadn't corroded on this line, then I would have said yes, absolutely, this is absolutely worth spending the time on. Maybe even trying to the point of trying to find some blue cable for it. This is obviously a later replacement cable. Is it earthed, actually? See, I can't remember if this cleaner was double insulated or not. Well, it's not earthed, it's a 2-core cable. I'm not sure that's right. I'm just thinking about that. Perhaps it was double insulated. I do have a feeling that 638 wasn't. And I think that might be the wrong flex. I mean, it's 0.75, so it's the right thickness. But I just have this feeling in my water that this machine should have been earthed. And I can't, for the life of me, remember. I'd have to have a look at another one. I've got the predecessor machine to this, the 612, up in the workshop that I've owned for many, many years. I mean, oh God, 20 plus years I've had that cleaner. I restored it in the 90s, and I stripped all the chassis and sprayed it and everything, made it look nice. Over time now, it is just completely rotted. The paint goes off, it reacts with the metal, and it just doesn't look very nice. It's just there. So I was going to do a complete and total restoration on that 612. And that stalled because for reasons that I can't remember, and yeah, I can't recall why I stopped doing it, but I did, and I just put it all back into a box. I remember that had awful, horrible, like really kinked 3-core flex on it, and it's that's making me think that 638 should also have 3-core flex and it should be earthed, but I can't quite recall, not entirely sure, but never mind. I need to try and get this back on now. How do I get it in that way? Yeah, there we go. I'm probably going to put that screw back in just to keep the hood in place. So the last thing I want is the dirt finder lens falling out. Put this screw back in. Oh. That doesn't even want to screw in now. Oh, is that it? No. It's kind of hard to get it on the post because the post is so knackered. In fact, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I need to take this away and do some work on it, unfortunately. So I don't think we're going to be using it anytime soon. So yeah, there we go. I mean, as I say, for the money, it's a working 638. You know, it's fine. It is what it is. Let's start really putting the handle and stuff in. Actually, yeah, should we do that? Oh, I don't know if we can. No, we can't really. Well, we can kind of. I forget which way these go. Oh, that's right, to the left. Yeah. See, the quality on these is absolutely amazing. The rubber here on that, you just wouldn't see that on the later cleaners. They didn't bother. It's just all that extra extra quality, you know, extra touch. I think these are sprung mounted, yeah, they are sprung mounted bags, so there's not much we can do about that because we ain't got a spring, but I've got a spring somewhere, so that's okay. It's doable. Can I get that in there? I don't know if I can. Let me bring that down. Oh, no, there's not enough space. But if I hold it like that, then you can... that's what it should look like. If you look at it that way, there you go. Ignore this bit. So, yeah, it's alright. Probably not the best buy I've ever had, but worth a look and worth having, because if another one should ever turn up, one that's got a good hood, a good hood, then this machine is perfect for parts. You know, it's basically what I would say on this cleaner is it's a placeholder until a better version comes along. That's it, really. This will hold its place in my collection. I can say I own a 638, which is quite nice, you know, because they are getting pretty rare now. You don't see them very often. You definitely see 612 more than you see 638. Mainly because, you know, 638 had a shorter production run than 612. They would have been more expensive. So yeah, so you don't see them that often, but oh, there we go. Never mind. So yeah, I'm probably going to take this up to the workshop now. I'm going to have a fiddle with it. They'd be like, God, that sounds really bad, doesn't it? I'm going to have a fiddle with it. I'm going to work on it. I'm not going to fiddle with it. And yeah, there we go. Poor old thing. Oh well. At least it can have a retirement here. No. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed looking at it. I'm not. I don't think I'm disappointed with my purchase. I'm not. If I'd spent £70 on it, then I definitely would be. It was 30 quid. It's fine. It can be used for parts. It's perfect. And as I say, I can say that I have one, which is great. So, until the next video, thank you ever so much for watching. Always appreciate your time. Don't forget to do the usual comment, subscribe and like. I really appreciate that, and it really helps me out. So I shall see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye bye.